Hello and welcome to Cinemania. My name is Ellis Charles Hoffmeister, and today I will be talking about two films that I watched sometime in the last week, and I'm trying to remember anything about them. I watched Renfield, the new Nicholas Hoult film with Nicolas Cage. Two Nicholases, so that's where we are. And I also watched Warm Bodies with Nicholas Hoult, because I was on a Nicholas Hoult horror comedy kind of bent, apparently. So Renfield is a goddamn delight. Let's just say that right out of the gate. It is so much fun. It is now streaming on Peacock. Nicolas Cage returns to his vampire roots, because I had recently watched Vampire's Kiss, which was a whole thing, but the Cage performance is a lot of fun. He's having a lot of fun here as Dracula, I just have to say, and this was his first, I think this was his first studio film in a while, because he really wanted to play Dracula. That was always a dream of his, and it happened. It's, kind of like a horror comedy. It at one point, I think with the script, was supposed to be a direct sequel to Todd Browning's 1931 Dracula, and they even used some of the footage from that film and then superimpose Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage's, so many Nicholases, let's just talk about that, so many Nicholases, faces onto old footage, and that is part of, the joy of watching this film. I'm trying to think of any trivia about it, but I can't remember. I would give it, 5 out of 5 undead support groups. The guy who plays Curtis and the other two is also in it. R.I.P. the other two, which, if you haven't seen it, is incredible and streams on HBO Max. Awkwafina's in it. Sheree Agudashlu is in it. Ben Schwartz. It is a really fun cast. The cast does great things. It's really fun to see, Renfield trying to better his life, and Nicholas Hoult plays him very well. I also watched Warm Bodies, which I did not love as much as I thought I was going to, and I watched it because I was like, oh, let's watch a Nicholas Hoult zombie movie, since we're on our horror comedy kind of kick. It stars Nicholas Hoult, Teresa Palmer, John Malkovich, Leo Tipton, Dave Franco. Aside from Nicholas Hoult, everyone seemed wild. Oh, Rob Corddry. Is it Rob Corddry? I can never remember which one of those brothers is which. Aside from Nicholas Hoult and Rob Corddry, everyone kind of felt weirdly miscast in the film. I don't know. It's very much, Warm Bodies is very much a Romeo and Juliet meet zombies kind of film, and there are lots of different moments where that is kind of what they're doing. And, I think people enjoyed it, but I think it's, one of the things that the director said a lot is, he wanted people to enjoy the mixing of genres with, the zombies and the love story and everything. But the truth is, it didn't really do it for me very much. I mean, it's a cool concept, and yet again, I think Nicholas Hoult is great, and as he is in Renfield, but the rest of them, it's not that they're bad, they just feel like oddly miscast to the point where it's not like a Zombieland, where you really care about the characters, even as it's kind of like a comedy. The Romeo and Juliet stuff is kind of the best part of the film, if I'm being honest. And, they all sell it. I was not as in love with this film. And I like the director's other films. I really like 50/50, and I enjoyed Snatched, and I haven't seen all of the whackness, but, it's fine. I would say I would give it 2 out of 5 reimaginings of the balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet. So that's where I am. Anyway, have a great day.